YouTube user Zeke the Antique Freak. This is the continuing saga of the 642 Bobcat Mitsubishi engine 4G32 carburetor. It's been quite a ride. The thing was, I purchased the machine not running. The carburetor was very dirty inside, whether it was from ethanol, farm fuel, or neglect. Just not sure what all happened. Anyway, I couldn't get anything done with it without taking it entirely apart, which I did, and then I put all the pieces into that were eligible. I put the pieces into boiling water with lemon juice, cleaned it all up nice. What I didn't get was the internal passages. I boiled it up good, put it all together, so that was the first time. And anyway, so I was not getting any fuel, for instance, coming out of the accelerator pump circuit. And there was two problems with it. It took cutting off a needle off of a wire brush, and to find the right size orifice cleaner for that there. Down in here at the bottom of the accelerator pump, I don't know, you can just see a little hole there. Well, buried down in there is a check ball. That check ball was stuck and it wasn't allowing fuel to come into the diaphragm. And in this tube here is a check ball and a small brass weight that sits on top of it. So anyway, got that working. It's a very peculiar carburetor. To keep the horsepower down to 32, they have taken a car carburetor and blocked off the one port, so it can only run on the primary. The secondary is disconnected, not only physically with that bung, but on the there's no jetting and stuff on the second barrel here, and where the little orifice would go down there is plugged. It's solid. So I've got it apart here. This is the third time now, because after the second time having it apart, I was able to run the Bobcat, bring it inside here, and then raise the loader arms up. Everything was copacetic. And then my original problem came back with this, what seems to be a loose piece of stuff in one of these orifices, and it's not letting fuel get to the idle circuit. So anyway, I'm going to have another go at it here. I'm not sure what else I can do that I haven't done before, but I'm going to blow all the passages out with compressed air, and I'm going to try again. This little guy here, I tested him. It's a fuel shut-off, 12 volt. It's attached to the side of the carburetor, and by putting 12 volt in it retracts and should allow the fuel in. This was the carburetor kit I got. There's two kits you would need to, if you wanted to get the needle set. Now this one is, get the number in there, a Wells CK453B. This is more numbers for you. So anyway, the parts master number crosses over to a Walker number, which crosses over to this previously mentioned number here. That's the Wells number, CK453B. That's the kit that I got. If I wanted the needle and seat, I would have also had to order this number here, which gets you that number there, and that would have got the needle and seat from a different kit. So what I did with my needle and seat was since it was metal, I took valve grinding compound fine, and I put in there, and I spun the needle till I feel that I have a good needle and seat contact in there. The float was fine. Anyway, that's about it for this guy. I'm going to clean everything up again. I'm going to stick it all back in, and I did have it running and ran nice, and then it acted up, so hopefully this time I can get it running permanently good. Zeke the Antique Freak, over and out.